Now, I'm very excited because I got the boys from... Well, who are you?
You're Short Stack.
You're Short Stack, that's who you are.
Did you do that to be like radio presenter like, or did you actually just forget?
Yeah, I completely blanked out on...
All good.
You know, I just spent like 50 million emails around trying to get you guys in the studio, and then it's went out of my head.
Still going.
All good.
And you guys have been in Sanity all day, or for a few hours?
Yeah, we were at Sanity in the town centre and just meeting fans and stuff like that. It was lots of fun.
Yeah? And where are you headed to next?
We're off to Maitland next tomorrow morning, actually, which you're excited about. So if you're in Maitland, come out and say hi.
Yeah. Now, we were just listening to your voice just there, thinking you've had a lot of fun. What have you been up to?
Nothing too bad, you know, just like, I think it's sort of the wear and tear of tour. We've been off for a while because we've been recording the album.
Yeah.
And we come back and, yeah, I'm a bit soft, so... I went to the doctor and they're like, you really should be here, you just need to harden up. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, when a doctor calls you a princess, you've got a real problem. But come on, guys, rat out on him. What do you do?
Hey?
Oh, he's just a giant pussy.
We
Awesome.
say pussy.
Probably not, but oh well, it's happened now. Now, coming up after the news and weather, we're going to get you guys to pick out a couple of your favourite songs. We'll have a bit of a listen, have a chat about what's going on. But I got a brand new track for you by Papa Roach. It's called Kick in the Teeth. You guys like Papa Roach?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was really into it.
Yeah, like everyone learns that that classic guitar riff
Yeah.
for
Everyone knows the
Last
song,
Resort.
That's the one.
There it is. Well, let's check this new one out on Max FM. In this hour, I'm going to play a couple of tunes that you guys have picked, and I got to ask. I know you get asked a lot, but the Rabbit, it's in it, like a couple of your film clips.
Yeah.
What's the Rabbit?
It's kind of like, well, for me, it's sort of like, I'm kind of obsessed with the movie Donnie Darko.
Ah,
So
good
we
movie.
sort of put the rabbit in there with that, but it was a bit of a comical take on it.
I like it. Donnie Darko, they've made a sequel to that.
Yes, Darko, I know, I haven't seen it yet.
Don't watch it.
Really?
I'm not saying it's good or bad because I haven't seen it.
I've heard it's crap.
Yeah, the thing is, the first one, right, was such a brilliant cult classic, and everyone loved it. If you see the sequel and it doesn't live up to expectations, it'll ruin the whole thing.
And it can't live up to expectations.
No.
You just can't do it.
You can't match that, unless it's like the same cast, same writer, same director. It's not going to happen.
No.
No. And I got to ask this one as well. I watched Sway Sway Baby just today, watching that film clip, and the pillow fight with the lingerie models.
That was a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, was that the hardest day of work you've ever had to do?
It is very hard going from bestiality to naked women.
Yeah. Oh, come on, it was just a rabbit.
Sean did kind of make out with it.
It was actually one of our friends in the costume.
One of your friends,
Weird.
guy or a girl?
It was a dude.
Oh, no!
I didn't kiss him in real
It was
life.
thrilling.
No, no, but what,
There's a good couple of inches.
did you know any of the models?
Huh,
We
we do
didn't.
now.
Because they were, oh yeah, cheeky
You
buggers.
know, inside and out.
Well, let's grab a track, one of your favourites, Hurts,
Yeah.
a new track.
Yeah, I really like this song. It was shown to me a few days ago by our producer,
Yeah.
Lee Groves, and I just fell in love with it. It's so cool.
Awesome. Well, let's play that one now. This one's called Wonderful Life, which was actually featured just a couple of weeks ago on Max FM. That's Hurts with Wonderful Life, chosen by Short Stack, who are in the studio right now, having a bit of a chat to the guys about the music, touring, film clips, the whole bit. It's got to be a bit of fun. But I have a more controversial question for you. How do you respond to the negativity?
We're kind of just taking it our stride now. At the beginning, it's something that really affected us, and I don't know, you're not really writing music for people that hate it, you're writing music for yourself and people that love it. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, I read an article the other day and it was like, for every person that likes us, 20 people hate us. But, you know, it's kind of like, for a lot of bands, it's for every one person likes them, 100 people have never heard of them.
Yeah.
So, which boat we're in, I think just depends.
I think part of putting yourself out there, no matter what, people are going to love you and people are going to hate you. You have to have a really thick skin to even be in this industry. Like, cause I know you get people calling you names and shit like that, but I don't know, they think because we're well known, it doesn't affect us, but it's kind of like, I don't know.
Because I heard a story about there was a Facebook page that was basically anti-Short Stack.
It's
And
dedicated to like
Several.
negativity.
yeah.
I don't know, we don't really condone that kind of stuff because we're actually pretty positive dudes and we're very easygoing and stuff like that. But I think when we did come along, we did something that, you know, the Australian music industry had never really seen before. For a start, we were like a pop punk band.
Yeah.
We did quite well, and I think we were the first band like us to do it. And we were so young as well. But yeah, I don't know, we've grown up now and we can beat them up, so they don't really say so much anymore.
Yeah, I like it. So what about the positivity then?
Positivity is great, you know, that's the best part of it, man. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, kids, you know, the main thing we get criticised for is having, like, a fan base that's full of, like, 17, 18-year-olds. But, you know, when I was 17 or 18 years old, there's no time where I've been more into music than I was at that age. It was like
Yeah.
I lived and breathed music. So I don't see that as a bad thing.
Because it's one thing I see a lot of, the more popular people become, the positivity becomes negativity in that people are so, you know, over the top, enthusiastic about what you're doing, and sometimes you just want them to leave you alone.
Yeah, definitely.
You get that?
Definitely. I think that's sort of the nature of humanity, you know. It is, essentially, it comes down to jealousy, because there have been bands that, you know, were in a similar position to us and that have gotten things, and, you know, I just, like, start to hate on them and stuff like that, because that's the way that humans are, you know. It stems from jealousy, so I don't know. I like to think it's that. Maybe they just really hate us.
Yeah.
Just as people, they've met us on a drunken night out.
Yeah.
They've like macked on their girlfriends or something, and they've just got vendetta against
Oh,
them.
is this a problem for you guys, is it? You know, single ladies
Did
aren't
you
good
hear the
enough.
word macked on?
Macked on. I've not heard that, but that's going to start from today.
We're trendsetters here at Short Stack.
Yeah. Alright, fun. Let's talk fun. Okay, obviously you love your music, you have a jam, you like touring, all that sort of stuff. When you get the odd moment of time off, what do you do to just chill out or have fun?
Kind of spend it like away from each other, because we get pretty close to
Despite the fact that we live in the room next to each
yeah,
other.
that's difficult living with cause, Andy and myself are brothers, so we live together. So that's
We're big gamers and we're big drinkers, so we pretty much stay at home playing PlayStation and then we head out and drink.
yeah.
I'm boring. I like fine wines and stuff like that, so I sit down and have a bottle of red and a nice dinner. So anti-rockstar.
The anti-rockstar. You've got the voice of the rockstar today, though.
I know, I apologise for that.
And I got to ask, because I've got throat lozenges in my hand, and I offered you one. And you said you've been banned from
I
throat
have,
lozenges.
He's
I?
addicted. It's annoying because we stop every 10 minutes and he has like 50 of them and his throat's just going to turn numb and he's not doing any good, but he's as smart as he is as a person, like he does a lot of dumb things.
It's quite funny, they're like, oh, don't use this, and I go to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you should be using that.
Not really.
Thanks, friends.
You went to a pharmacist who couldn't speak English.
I like this. There's a bit of brotherly argument going on in here already.
There is.
First we had the argument about who's taller.
Yeah, we did. We had like an hour and a half break in between what we were doing in this interview.
We felt
So we
it was
argued
an
about who's
important
taller.
issue.
Yeah, I'm feeling bad. Sean's sitting over here. He's sitting on
Just
a...
laughing.
just to give you the visual here, Sean sort of crouched up against the wall, sitting on a giant inflatable fitness ball.
Just shaking his head at this.
Just sort of going, God, how am I associated with these guys?
We apologise to the library that we used to draw on their wall though to see which one was taller. There's little black marks up and down their
Yeah.
pillar now.
Awesome. Well, I think we'll grab one of your tracks right now. This one's Planets. Can you give us a quick rap on Planets?
It's awesome, go buy it.
It's awesome. Go buy it. You shameless plugger, you. Alright, well, we'll give it a spin and maybe I can get a coherent answer out of you later.
Okay.
Do you like that word, coherent?
I do like it.
I think it makes...
I'm intrigued.
doesn't quite rate compared to I'm going to Mac on your girlfriend. Alright, here it is. Planets on Max FM.